Hello Aries, thank you for joining me for your 7-day reading. This reading will be for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant signs for the next 7 days. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant signs, Spirit guides. Important message for Aries for the next 7 days, please. Important messages for Aries for the next 7 days. The King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, but primarily Taurus. And the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Okay, so some of you guys are considering making a transition in your career or business. You could be thinking about new ways to make more money in your business, or you could be looking for new investments. Something has to change here. You're in a period of transition. You are aware that the market is changing, your business is changing, your customer base is changing, and you're going to have to change with the times. Some adjustment is necessary, and you're trying to figure out which areas of your business need to be modified or adjusted to keep up with the market trends and what your customers want or what your audience wants. So you're trying to stay the King of Pentacles. You don't want to lose your resources, your money, your power, your status, your stability. And you know that, in order to stay competitive in business or in whatever it is you're doing, you're going to have to keep up with what's going on in the industry that you're in. Clarify the King of Pentacles, please. Jeez. So basically, you're becoming more industrious with this energy, Taurus and Capricorn energy, even though you're in Aries. You could be dealing with a Taurus as well, but if this is you, you're considering how you can make your business more profitable, more sustainable, more efficient, so on and so forth. Clarify the King of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, please. On a mundane level, this could be a King of Pentacles person having to choose between two options, whether it's two career paths, two projects, two businesses, two people. We will see the extent of this decision. Clarify the King of Pentacles, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. King of Pentacles, I need one card, please. King of Pentacles for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the next 7 days. This is kind of like scoping out the competition, doing market research. King of Pentacles, please. One card. King of Pentacles for... Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the King of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. So the Six of Pentacles represents the distribution of assets and resources, allocating funds to people in need, people that you work with, your family, friends, relatives, co-workers. Some of you guys may be considering like hiring help to make your business more efficient and more competitive. And this could be a bruise to your ego. This could be a bruise to your ego with the Three of Swords and the Ace of Wands here, because you're used to doing everything on your own, being inventive and ingenious and being the first or the leader of something, and now you're having to ask for help, which could be a blow to your ego. The King of Wands is here. That's Leo energy, which deals with the ego itself. Now on the relationship tip, this could be an option between an earth sign and a fire sign, or an earth sign is choosing between a fire sign and someone else, or a fire sign is choosing between an earth sign and someone else. But I'm picking up on business more so than, or career more so than relationships. I don't see any cups here. This is about money. So you're focused on your money at this time. So yeah, you may be deciding to reach out for help or assistance, like paying a consultant or hiring new staff to delegate some of the tasks for you, and you're doing this because you want to stay competitive. You may feel like you've lost your touch, or you're kind of out of step with what's going on in the industry. You could have been a bit too complacent with the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. That's fixed earth. You may have been too complacent, and now your finances are not as they once were. So you're still making money, but not as much money as you're used to making. And you're noticing like there's maybe a decline in your income or resources or revenue, and someone else is taking up your market share. So now you're trying to figure out ways of becoming more competitive in the market. And you may be delegating or hiring people to do this. And again, this could be a blow to your ego, because you're like, I can do this by myself. I've been doing it by myself for this long. I've gotten to where I am by myself. So yeah, it's an adjustment. It's an ego thing that you have to adjust to. We have the Ace of Wands, which represents new ideas, ingenuity, spontaneity. But the Three of Swords is facing this. Yeah. You feel like you've lost your touch, or you're like you've gotten too comfortable, which is not. It's not. That's not typical for an Aries. Arians don't get comfortable. They like to do new things. They're always changing and growing and advancing and progressing and starting and trying out new stuff. And it seems like your success has made you complacent to the point where you haven't changed something for a while. A business model, products, services, strategies, marketing campaigns. You haven't changed a lot for quite a while. And so now you're noticing that other people are either catching up with you, or they are cutting into your profits. You're not getting as much sales anymore, or you're not getting as many viewers on your channel, stuff like that. And now you're trying to figure out how to revamp and adjust. Clarify. Okay, this came out. Two of Swords. Yeah, how do I revamp and readjust? Three of Swords again. That's the Five of Swords. Now you are doubting yourself. Six of Swords. This is not about relationships. Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is Pisces energy. That's your 12th house, Aries. And the 12th house deals with subconscious, our beliefs, our attitudes, our hidden fears, hidden enemies. Yeah, you feel like someone's encroaching on your territory as far as your business goes. 6, 8, 11. That's Two of Swords being stuck in your head. This is Libra energy, your 7th house, which is the house of open enemies. Three of Swords, also Libra energy. This is the house of open enemies. This is your 7th house from Aries, not from Taurus. Now, Libra is 6 houses from Taurus. This deals with work, health habits, and routine. So you are trying to figure out a way of strategizing or revamping your strategy or your products and services for your business. You're changing the 6th house in order to be more competitive in the 7th house of business, partnerships, and open enemies. And you're like, well, who do I trust? How do I go about doing this? I'm used to doing things by myself, and you're kind of egotistical about it, but you're going to have to humble yourself. Knight of Cups, release some of that power and control. You have to love your business more than you love your ego, or whatever it is you're doing, your projects, something like that. Clarify the Three of Swords and the Knight of Cups, please. I don't know, I'm picking up on business. Like a small part of my brain wants to say relationships, but I'm like energetically, this is business and money. That's what you're focused on, the bag. Now, Virgo is going retrograde in your 6th house. Sorry, not Virgo. Mercury is going retrograde in your 6th house of work, health habits, and routines. And you're noticing that there is some lagging in this area some decline in orders, sales, views. Someone's encroaching on your business. 7 of Cups. Yeah, someone's encroaching on your business. Some of you could have been 7, 8 of Cups. Who do I walk away from? So yeah, some of you guys could have been in your feelings about something. Like there's ego here. I don't think this is feelings about someone, like a romantic partner. I think this is feelings about yourself as it pertains to your business. So the 7 of Cups is Scorpio energy. And Scorpio deals with power dynamics. It deals with, secrets and betrayal and resources and our deepest fears. And I think one of your deepest fears was being replaced or being eclipsed by somebody else. We do have Aries in the North Node right now. So you're thinking about the next eclipse cycle. Potentially, how you have to change a significant aspect of your business in order to remain competitive, because this is cardinal earth. Cardinal energy is always changing. It's always initiating new things. So you being the King of Pentacles, that's fixed energy. You've been too complacent because maybe for a while you were ahead of the game. You kind of had a head start, or you were at the forefront of a movement. Someone else or somebody else or a group of people, they're catching up to you, Aries, and they're taking away your business. Now you're going to have to compete. And 7, 8 of Cups, you have to walk away from, this is also Pisces energy. You have to walk away from like your attitudes or beliefs about receiving help. There's a fear of trusting people potentially. The 12th house is also the house of hidden enemies, aka competition. There's open competition and there's hidden competition affecting you. So yeah, you got people who are watching you or observing you or studying you behind your back and just copying and pasting what you're doing and, I guess revamping it and making it their own. And then they're attracting your customers or taking some of your business away or your, your social media thing. I don't know. That's up to you to determine. And now your ego's kind of bruised with the 3 of Swords twice. Because you may have thought you were the best or you were at the forefront, like nobody could topple you because you were, you had been at the forefront of something. You were the first to do something, or you were one of the first to do something, as Aries are for the most part, and you got kind of complacent because of that. And now you got to switch it up and figure out, okay, how do I remain competitive in this space? I can't keep doing what I've been doing. My revenue is decreasing and declining. I need to step my game up. All right, Spirit Guides, message for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, please. Message for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign for the next 7 days. Advice for Arians. How do they maneuver the situation? I need one card. How do they maneuver the situation to reach their goals? How can I be more kind to myself and offer more grace in this very moment? And that's what this ego thing is. Like, you're not being kind to yourself. You're expecting to be the best and the brightest and, the first and the foremost and the most beloved and the most popular, the most successful. And you've gotten complacent and you haven't made any adjustments for a while. And so now it's like it's a small ego bruising experience to realize that you're not, things have changed and you're not at the forefront of whatever you're doing anymore. Now people are catching up to you. They're copying you maybe. The 5 of Swords is here. They're copying you potentially. They're watching you, learning from you, and doing their own thing in their own way and becoming more successful quicker than you did. So there's some stuff about that. Growing our self-love is medicine in this world's broken heart. The Ace of Cups is self-love too. When you heal, we all heal. When you give yourself more grace, you're able to give the world more grace. Look at yourself with a grace filter. You're meant to be in this moment of your life. Release the inner critic. That's the 5 of Swords, 3 and 2 of Swords here. Release the inner critic and fill in that hole with your soul's truth, that you are infinite, you are loved, and that you're already there. So you're already, you are already the King of Pentacles. There could be some insecurities coming up because somebody else is potentially stealing your thunder, or, again, you feel like you're not as popular as you once were, your business is not doing as good as it once did. There are other people who can do what you're doing just as good as you can, or even better, something like that. Your position is being, you feel threatened by that with this cardinal energy. Fixed goes into cardinal. This is like going from stability and security to having to create new ways of making money, of getting new customers, changing it up, switching up your platform, switching up your business model, right? Changing your brand, something like that. Some of you guys maybe have been too arrogant to do that in the past. Like, well, I'm the first, I'm the best. Nobody can be like me. Here I am. I've gotten successful, by doing what I've been doing thus far, but it's not going to work anymore. You have to adjust. You got to be flexible. Jupiter is no longer in your second house. It's in your third house of learning, communication, writing. So you have to do some more research on how you can maintain your competitiveness in the market. So if you've had a couple of good years, King of Pentacles, the universe is telling you now you have to adjust and modify some areas of your business or your life or your finances in order to remain in this position of King of Pentacles. And for you to do that, you have to get out of your ego and stop saying, I'm too good to change. Everybody's following me. That's not the case anymore. Okay? Especially in the age of social media, everybody copies everybody. Not everybody, but yeah. There's a lot of copycats out here. So, more advice for Aries as it pertains to this message for the next 7 days, please. More advice for Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant signs. More advice, Aries. Trust your gut feeling. I picked up this energy in the general message for yesterday. Hold on. And that's the Two of Pentacles. Your intuition is telling you something is off. I need to step up my game in some area of my life. More so like business or career or work or something to do with finances. Concealed power. Give birth to the wonder of revelation that's underneath the deck. So yeah, trust your gut feeling. Let your heart lead you to who you are. So you know that you got to make changes. Your intuition is telling you that. But your ego is so what it is, right? So Martian, I'm the first, I'm the best. Nobody can do it better than me. I've been doing it like this. And so that's true. But you're going to be at the Two of Pentacles if you don't adjust, because stuff is declining for you. Again, you're not getting as many sales or as many views or as many subscribers. Something is like slowing down because of competition. Basically, competition. You gotta get out your feelings about this. And be mature. I mean, most businesses, they gotta stay up to date, right? General Electric did not update its business models, so they're defunct at this point, basically. You have large corporations like Pepsi and Netflix, and like they have to keep studying market trends to stay on top of what's happening in business as far as what their customers want, what their competitors are doing, the price points. Like, you got to stay on top of your game. And so some of you guys got too comfortable in the King of Pentacles spot because you've been there by yourself for so long. And some of you guys if you did it by yourself, you didn't have any counsel with you or anyone to tell you, listen, watch out for this, watch out for that. You've kind of been in your own bubble for quite a while. So you did not have anyone around you to give you advice on how to stay up to date with what's going on in the market, okay? Or with your business or project, something like that. You got to do something better or change something to be more competitive. Okay. Jeez. Spirit guides, I need one angel message for Aries. Send this message out to whoever needs to hear it because it sounds very important. This message for Aries, one angel message. And I'm going to close it out. Angel message for Aries, please. Angel oracle message for Aries. One card, please. One card to further elucidate what this message is. Advice for Aries. It's up to you, basically. If you don't want to change, don't change. You'll end up right here. Two of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is Taurus energy also. But you're not on the throne anymore. You're standing up and doing something about the problem that you're noticing. And it's upsetting. Three of Swords. It is upsetting for you for a multitude of reasons, but it is what it is. So moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, and unconditional love. This is a part of the giving yourself more grace as well. Love yourself enough to relinquish that ego attachment to whatever success you've attained thus far. Because just because you have to change doesn't mean that now you're flawed and you're bootleg, you're whack, you're played out. It don't mean that. It means that you have to stay up to date with what's happening in your industry, period. It's not personal. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. So you're going to have to delegate or reach out to people to help you with what you're doing. Consultants, subject matter experts, advisors, mentors. You're going to have to get some help. You were able to get to where you are today by yourself, which is commendable, but now you need more support. We are in Pluto and Aquarius and Jupiter and Gemini season. So this is at least a year of, networking opportunities, building community with other people, trusting people enough to delegate responsibilities to them. Yes, they'll make mistakes, but you can bounce back from them. But you can't do this by yourself anymore. No more lone wolf, Aries. You have to go into your 7th house. The Two of Swords. That's Libra energy. 7th house, business partnerships, and open enemies, yes. But you know how to handle that. So don't worry about it. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process, right? You got to trust yourself and trust your instincts, your gut feelings. Let me get one more card. One more card. One mystical wisdom oracle card, please. Spirit guides, one more message for Aries, please, as it pertains to this situation. One more message, please. One more message. One more message for Aries. How can they manifest or create? Okay, here we go. It's upside down. Leadership, this is upside down. Leadership is Aries energy, but there's a lion here. Set your goals. Dove, take a leap of faith. That's also kind of sort of like the Fool card. So you're going to have faith in someone else. And a leader is not a leader if they're by themselves per se. You can only be a leader if there are other people in proximity to you. So even if you don't know these people, you can still lead them by being an example, right? But you still have to be in relationship with others to lead them, whether you know them or not. So this could be parasocial relationships, people on social media that you watch. Or these could be people that you know, in the community or whatever. But yeah, you have to lead yourself into a situation where you're comfortable delegating responsibilities to other people and leading those people to help you to get to where you need to go. If they can't help you to get to where you need to go, then you're not a good leader. Right? So if you don't know how to delegate, if you don't know how to manage, if you don't know how to set goals for your team, then you're not a good leader. Just because you're first and you're in charge and you're the head and you're in front of doesn't mean you're a leader. A leader gets things done regardless with the help of their team. They know how to communicate with their members or their team members or their support group to get them to where they need to go. So yeah, set your goals and then delegate responsibilities to your team based on the goals you have. Okay? All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you, Aries, for listening. I look forward to your feedback. If you want to order your own reading, the link's in my description box. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon.